Dutchman versus Cult of Chucky.
Hi! If you listen to that podcast thing, what I do with my busy mate Stuart, then you'd know I am a big fan of kitschy, 80s slashes, kind of grimy movies. And what other film series embodies that more than the Child's Play, or should I say Chucky nowadays? Because what you have in Chucky is a slasher with a terrible gimmick. He's a killer doll. But that is what makes it so fucking fab. So the Child's Play / Chucky series has been in the creative hands of Don Mancini since the first one. He may not have directed the first 4 films, but with Curse of Chucky coming out in 2014 and the Cult of Chucky now, like last Tuesday, or further back if you're watching this further in the future. And it's great for a series to have just the one person behind it. Brad Dourif returns again as the killer doll Chucky, and well, there's a lot of things I can say about this film, but there's not a lot I can say without spoiling it. So I'm not going to spoil the twists and turns and the extravagant kills of this film, because that would be telling. Unfortunately, by virtue of being compared to Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky underperforms a little bit. By reverting Chucky back into a very claustrophobic stalker slasher as opposed to the meta scream-like Bride and Seed of Chucky, Cult of Chucky continues with that vibe. The setting is now a mental hospital, and it's good because they haven't done anything like this before, I think. And when I say they, I don't mean the Child's Play people, just slashers in general. And they play with the idea of what people might have had about fan theories about Child's Play 2 and 3, but it's not really the same execution. Andy from the first 3 Child's Play movies is back, and he's pretty badass and boss, despite, having such a traumatized youth. Nika from Curse of Chucky is back, joined by a cast of people with serious mental issues. Here's a bit that bothers me. The most graphical, theatrical, let's say, kill of this film is one that harkens back to something they have done before. If you're familiar with the Chucky series, then you'll know it when you'll see it. So I'm not going to say what it is, but it just felt to me like, but we've been here, we've done this. And it's just a slight detriment. The rest of them, aside from the one towards the end, are all a bit, ish. They're all Child's Play-ish. Aside from a corker towards the end, the rest of the kills, none of them really went for me like, okay. They just kind of happened. And it's a bit bad when a slasher series, which is basically its sell point, that it's gonna entertain you with the weird way people are gonna die, and it just falls a little bit short of that. Killing aside, the plot is actually pretty clever. I mean, Curse of Chucky was fairly straightforward, but Cult actually plays with your expectations a little bit. So what you think might be happening might not actually be happening. And that's a very strange way to phrase it, but like I said, I can't tell you what's going on without actually telling you what the movie is about. And for that matter, you might as well not have seen it if I say it out loud. It is worth seeing if you like the Child's Play series, and especially if you like the Curse of Chucky, but don't set your expectations too high. Lower them a little bit and see where it goes from there. Like, I personally hate numerical values, but if Curse was a solid 8, then Cult might be like a 6.5 out of 10. It's entertaining enough, it'll keep you busy on a spooky October evening, and what more could you really want? Tip: don't check out the Netflix version, get the DVD or the Blu-ray, because there's extra stuff on there that's not on the stream version. That's just between you and me and millions of other people. If you think I'm a whiny little bitch for not appreciating this film enough because you are a connoisseur of horror where I am just, a pleb, please, I need all the insults down there in the comment section. Give me a thumbs down while you're at it. Subscribe so you know that the next time I upload idiocy that you can insult me yet again. I have several social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Goodreads. I always love saying Goodreads and LinkedIn for some reason, despite the fact I never actually use them. Would anybody actually check my Goodreads? I hope not. I don't have something clever to end this one with. Mind you, I never have anything clever to end things with. See ya!
Haha, look at me! I'm fighting evil dead!